What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division video. In today's video, we are going to be comparing the MP7 alongside with the AUG or the AUG. I call it the AUG, some people call it the AUG, but these are two weapons that are used a lot in update 1.6. They've kind of both been revived, although the MP7's always really been good. Sort of been revived for the AUG, I guess you can say, because a lot of people are starting to use both these weapons in the last stand, sort of like as secondary finishing weapons, I guess you can call it. That's, I guess, I would lean more towards the MP7 side, more of a finishing weapon, but hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. I decided to go a different way with showing you guys the stats in the second part of the video, so I hope you guys enjoy that way. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, it's greatly appreciated, as well as hit that like button if you guys did enjoy the video, and comment down below what weapon you guys like to use more, and also comment down below what weapons you guys want me to compare next. It doesn't matter what category it's under, I'll still do it, but yeah guys, let's get in the video. So, starting off, obviously, MP7 versus the AUG or AUG, whatever you guys want to call it. Now, we're not going to be talking about any of the rolls on the weapon because these make differences and all that on obviously like crits or anything like that, so I didn't want to show those. Those are basically worthless. That's why I took off all the attachments, because I didn't want one gun doing more damage because it had a different attachment on it or something. So yeah, first off, we're going to start off with the magazine size. This is probably like one of the minuses for some people that don't really like the MP7. It's got a 20 round mag compared to the AUG that has a 25 round mag. And the big thing that separates these two weapons with people that maybe might choose the MP7 over the AUG or the AUG over the MP7 is the fire rate. The MP7 is has a lower damage usually compared to a gun like an MP5 or a AUG or anything SMG wise compared to the MP7, because the fire rate is so high. The base damage is usually very, very low compared to any other SMG you're going to be comparing it wise, which is just a perfect example for these two weapons. I had just about a 3,000 damage difference just for these two weapon difference, but there's also a 225 fire rate difference with these two weapons as well. So these weapons are a little bit different, but they definitely have a lot of similarities. Their accuracies are just about the exact same. As you guys see, the AUG is just a little bit higher. You guys might not be able to see on the screen, but it is just a little bit higher. The reload speed is actually faster on the MP7, and the range is a little bit higher on the MP7 as well, even though it really doesn't matter that much because they're SMGs. After you get past the 15 or 20 meter range, the guns sort of don't really do that much damage. And then the stability is also a little bit higher on the AUG as well. You guys will see the differences between the ranges and whatnot in here in just a few seconds. But the big thing to catch from these two weapons is if you're a rushing person, you're probably going to want a MP7. This is sort of like I said at the beginning of the video, a finishing weapon. If you shoot someone with an AR or something, you run out of ammo and he has just a little bit of health. The MP7 for me is usually that weapon I use to finish him off if he has a little bit of health left, compared to something like the AUG where you might use it as an actual primary weapon for some people. So yeah, I wasn't really sure how to go about this, so I'm just going to give you guys, I have notes on my screen right here that I'm basically going to be giving you. It's like a minimum and then a maximum of what you're going to be getting for each weapon, and I'll tell you guys this as you guys see, I guess you can say, because it's really hard to explain it as it's being seen on your guys' screen. So for the AUG, this is what I'm using right now, no attachments or anything. The minimum for your headshot is going to be 23k for crit, and for the max it's going to be 45k, as you guys just saw right there hit up. So minimum is 23k, maximum is 45k. It's going to be different based upon probably what your build is, but for me, that's what it's going to be maxed out at for a headshot. And then for a body shot, this is going to be what you're mostly hitting if you're a person that has decent aim. The minimum is going to be 15k damage, the max is 32k damage, that's for a body shot. Switching over to the MP7, the minimum crit for that is a 19k, a little bit lower, like I said, than the AUG because it shoots faster, and then the maximum is 36k crit for me for a headshot. And then the damage for the body shot is actually higher for some reason. The AUG gets 17k, and then obviously it maxes out though a little bit lower, way lower I should say, for a body shot at 21k. So this is going to be switching over to a 15 feet radius for shooting. The AUG, this maxed out at 30k crit for the headshot, and then, 41k I should say, and the minimum is a 30k, so 30 to 41k is going to be the range you're going to be getting if you're hitting a headshot multiple times with an AUG. Body shots, you can see they're a little bit similar, but the damage is 3 or 4k lower than what it is for a 5-foot radius, so As soon as you like go over what this range is, like I said, this is 15 feet. The first one I showed you guys was 5. That's going to be mostly what you're seeing it at. And this is the MP7 right here that I'm showing you guys. 24k crit, and it maxes out at 34k, not 74k, 34k for a headshot, and then the damage is 16k for a body shot. It maxes out at 24.5k for a body shot. Now I'm not going to show you guys. I'll show you guys what it is for like a 25 range. Or 30 range, but this basically comes like worthless after your crits and your damages are going to be going to 4 digits at like 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 if you're lucky for a crit. Once you get to this range, it's basically worthless, as you guys can see. I'm not going to give you guys like any stats because it's going to be like almost impossible to manage your recoil for any weapon at this range anyways, so it's basically really not worth showing you guys the stats. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this version of it. If you guys want me to keep on doing it this way, make sure you guys comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.
Let me